Guy Crimson here, back with another video. That name, I use it as a game tag name, so I'm just gonna be using that for my YouTube videos from now on. So, anyways, this is a video I've been wanting to do for a while now. I picked up this manga like a while back, maybe about 6 months back. I've really gotten into it. I think it's a really good story. So the video I wanted to do as the title right now is Who is Adamas? Well, Adamas is the older brother of Poseidon and Zeus. Don't actually go googling him because he's not an actual Greek god. They added him in for this story only. Anyways, in chapter 15, it is mentioned that there were originally 13 gods. Gold, surprised by this, asks her sister what she means. Bernhild, not sure if I'm pronouncing that right or not. I'm just gonna go with it. Bernhild then goes on to say that among the 13 gods, one was killed by Poseidon. This surprises Gull, even more since she has never heard of a god killing another god. We find out that the name of the god was Adamas. Bernhild says that his name is feared and none dare to utter it. She goes on to say that he was the older brother of Zeus and Poseidon. We go into a flashback. In a giant floating palace, we see Adamas sitting on his throne. And angry Adamas is having a monologue with himself. He is angry that Zeus was chosen to be the ruler of the heavens. Adamas chooses to rebel, feeling that he, the older brother, is more fitting to rule. Adamas freed the Titans and Giants from Tartarus and bent Typhon to his will. He was preparing an assault on Olympus. Before Adamas can begin an attack on Olympus, he has a meeting with Poseidon. Adamas, wanting Poseidon to join him, tells him that he has the support of other gods, including the support of some of the 13 Greek gods. So these 13 Greek gods are like the main gods, like Hera, Poseidon, Zeus, Hermes. Oh, actually, no, Hermes is not a god. He's a messenger. He's the messenger of the gods. But you get the idea. Poseidon responds by saying that he's a foolish older brother. Angered by this, Adamas asks Poseidon to repeat what he said one more time. So I actually find this part funny because Adamas says that he couldn't really hear what Poseidon said because the table is very long. He throws the table aside, and we actually get to see that the table actually is very, very long. Adamas dares Poseidon to repeat what he said to him again. From there, Adamas goes on a rant saying that first Zeus shows him no respect, and now Poseidon too. Poseidon stays quiet, not even looking at Adamas. This angers him even more and shouts to him to look him in the eyes. At this point, Poseidon picks up his weapon and gets up from his seat. He tells Adamas that the gods have no need for armies, betrayals, and support. Adamas, by doing all of that, has defiled what the gods stand for. Adamas threatens Poseidon and he responds by humming a tune. At this point, Adamas, furious, launches at Poseidon. We get a brief flashback showing Adamas as a child carrying Poseidon, who is a baby. In these panels, that Adamas is actually like he's full of expression. He's full of expression. He shows his caring side. He cares for his brother. In one of the panels, we even get to see Adamas inviting Poseidon for like a drink. He's holding like this big jug of beer, and he's reaching out to Poseidon to inviting him for a drink, and Poseidon just ignores him. Adamas shouting at Poseidon to look him in the eyes. When Poseidon looks him in the eyes for the first time, he kills him. Poseidon throws Adamas' body aside. Poseidon says that Adamas was unsuited for the title of god. He asks Hermes if he agrees. Hermes, hiding behind a pillar this whole time, reveals himself. He kneels and agrees with Poseidon. We go back to the present. Hermes reveals that the reason he was helping Adamas was because Zeus thought it would be fun to have some chaos. Hermes also reveals that the reason no one remembers Adamas is because of Poseidon. So what Poseidon did is he didn't want people to remember Adamas because he thought Adamas was a disgrace to the gods since he got support and all that stuff. As explained earlier, Poseidon believes that the gods are perfect. They don't need help. They don't need support. They don't need any of that. They're perfect as they are. and how Adamas went about like trying to overtake heaven to be the new ruler of heaven. Poseidon didn't really agree with his methods. He thought that Adamas was a disgrace, so he killed him. So he, because of that, he didn't want people to remember Adamas. So he went and he requested for him to be erased from history itself. And when we go back to the present, we see that Hermes is saying that that's the scariest thing about Poseidon is the fact that all he had to do was request for Adamas to be erased from history, and it was done. They did it immediately. They did it. No other gods objected to his request. Uh, it's also implied that not even Zeus objected. As soon as Poseidon said erase him, he was erased. So anyway, that's who Adamas is, and like I said earlier, don't actually go googling him because he's not an actual like actual Greek god. He was created just for this story, so he only exists in this story itself. So anyways, if you like the video, please like and subscribe.